Hi, Miss O. Hello po. And thank you so much for having me. And it's good to see you again. Thank you so much po for having me today. Mayong adlaw
Bea,
sa tanan nga nagtanaw nato.
oh, that's nice. Bea, nag-sink in na ba sa'yo na you are the newest Miss Universe Philippines?
During the day of the coronation po, I never really expected it. It sank into me the day after na po. And I felt that I forced myself to process it because I really wanted to get the job done right away, get to the training, and do all of my obligations and responsibilities right away. Because winning the Miss Universe Philippines title is really a huge position to hold.
Exactly. So super dami nang nanood ng performance mo. Isa na ako doon, Bea. So napanood ko yung your performance during the pageant night, and we can say that you gave your best sa lahat ng mga every single part ng competition, from your swimsuit to your long gown to your Q&A. Ang ganda rin ng pagkakasagot mo with regards to inspiring women in the middle of the crisis, no? In real life, what adversities or challenges have you experienced kung saan hindi ka bumitaw at hindi naging uninspired despite of the situation? Kwento mo sa amin yan.
Actually, Miss O, I grew up po in a family where my parents are separated, and that didn't hinder me to achieve the goals that I wanted to achieve in life. So, in high school and college, I balanced part-time modeling, being a student athlete, and a full-time student as well. It was quite hard for me to manage, but I just put in my mind that I wanted to do better in life and not make an excuse out of the growing up in a family that's not complete. And I really wanted to help my mom because she's a single parent, and I know how hard it is, despite her work as a full-time manager in a logistics company and managing our household as well. I wanted to help her, and I never really found a reason to give up, despite the difficulties that I've been through, because it's hard nga balancing all the schedule that I had when I was still in high school and college. But I overcame
Wow.
it anyway.
I love it. I love that. Tsaka nakaka-inspire yan sa mga young people who are watching na gustong magkaroon, may dreams, and yet, binabalance din nila yung pag-aaral and also yung pag-sports nila. I heard that you play volleyball. Is that correct?
Yes, I did, Miss O, for 6 years with my
Oh,
sister.
with your sister. That's nice. So, ayan na.
Yes.
Ito na yung kwentuhan ng pageant night. Yung araw ng pageant night, you were super, I would say you were shining on stage, diba? Yan ang sinasabi ng lahat ng mga pageant fans. And then, the way you answered your Q&A, super relax ka talaga. Pero, kinakabahan ka ba talaga doon sa portion na yon?
Actually, Miss O, from the part during the production number up until the top 16 was announced, that was when I was most nervous kasi
Ah.
I did not expect. I mean, I know I delivered my best, but in my mind, I managed my expectations, and I told myself na kung makapasok lang ako sa top 16, that would already be a
Ah.
great achievement for me. But then I was called into top 10 and then top 5, and I was already grateful being in the top 5. And maybe that's when I started to relax and just enjoy the moment and wait for the announcement of the winner.
I totally agree kasi Beo, habang kinatanong ka, relax talaga in the way ka sumagot, kalmado, tapos yung thoughts mo kompleto, 'di ba? So, ano na ang plano mo ngayon? What's your schedule like for the next few weeks? Kailan tayo magkikita sa Israel, Bea?
I am very excited po. After the coronation night, I never had the chance to take a break. I went right away into the interviews. I had a full day of schedules, and then a few days after that, I still had interviews because the entire week, this week and next week, I will be having my media week. So I'm doing that first before I go on into my trainings. And mabait naman po ang organization. They gave me 2 to 3 days rest, and I feel more revitalized now to go ahead and work again And I'm very excited to do all of the works that I need to do, especially the trainings po, because I really want to be prepared, especially that we only have a few months left before going to Israel, and I really want to deliver my best po.
Oh, that's so amazing, 'di ba? Yung ano, yung having the sash across your chest, talagang it gives you
Yes,
a big responsibility to represent the Philippines, 'di ba? How
indeed.
are you taking that? May pressure ba ngayon? Kasi usually yan sinasabi ng mga I've been friends with lahat ng Miss Universe for 11 years na nagre-represent ang country natin. Sabi nila, pag malayo pa lang daw yung event, hindi pa mas pressure. Pero pag palapit ng palapit during sa pageant night, nararamdaman daw yung pressure. How are you going to take that?
For me po, I already feel the pressure as early as now, and it's a good thing for me because it is what motivates me to work really hard, and yun nga yung nagiging motivation ko daily when I wake up in the morning. What's my purpose? And that is to represent and serve our country. So yung pressure na po yun is my motivation, and I just try to see it that way. I don't want it to get into my head and make me feel all emotional because I don't want it to affect naman my preparation.
I agree, I agree. And also, yun nga sinasabi nila, di ba, during the pageant, lahat from Pia Wurtzbach, from Rabia, from lahat ng mga nakakausap ko, sabi nila, kung pwede lang daw nila ma-turn off yung social media, I mean like yung mga comments during the competition para hindi mabasa yung kung may mga positive or negative comments man, yun lagi ang sinasabi nila. So, how are you gonna take that advice?
I tried po because they were all advising me not to read the comment section, and there was one time I tried to read all of the comments, and in fact there really were negative comments, but I don't allow that to affect me because I can
Hmm.
see naman that there are more supporters than bashers, and I'm very grateful for all of the supporters because they're the ones that motivate me to stay positive. And the girls then, sina Maureen, especially her, she put a setup in my Instagram po so that I don't read all the mean comments. She fixed it for me, and she was very kind enough to do
Oh.
that. I love Mau
Mhm.
Mau for doing that. And yun nga, the criticisms that I see online, I see it as a motivation that if it's something that I need to really work on, then I would acknowledge it and try to do my best to improve on myself.
That's nice. So, teka, kwentuhan lang to, Bea. Nung nanalo ka the next day, yung paggising mo sa umaga, ano yung una-una mong ginawa?
I told everyone about this po that after the coronation, I really didn't want to sleep because I didn't want to wake up and see na it was just a dream and everything disappears. But eventually, because I was so tired, I got to sleep, and when I woke up, I saw the crown and the sash in front of me, and naiyak lang ako for about
Ah,
an hour maybe. Naiyak lang talaga ako. I tried to process everything, and I was grateful. I prayed, and yun, I was very happy.
that's nice. So, looking forward na magkita tayo, babe. But